What's up, YouTube land? Here we go. We are going to record the podcast today. Um, all right, whatever. We're gonna go with it. We are talking about 3 cool softwares to help you create your systems and processes today. It's actually gonna be a really good show. It's gonna be very fruitful, very actionable. I'm just getting everything going, and we're going to start. Welcome to another episode of Bella in Your Business. My name is Bella Vasta, and got some really fun stuff planned for you today. I'm going to give you something that is going to be very easy to take away and start running with, whether you're already doing it or you've been thinking about doing it. It's definitely going to help you because it's stuff that I've used in my own business, as well as many of my clients. It's going to basically be 3 softwares that's going to really help you with systems and processes. I'm talking a lot about systems and processes right now because that's what we're talking about in the mastermind. And I want to open your mind to kind of be thinking about this topic because I don't think it's a topic that most people focus on a lot. When things go bad or they go awry, they're like, oh my gosh, why are things happening? And sometimes the reason is because of the systems. The systems stunk, or the systems need better work, or your staff or whoever you delegated to needed to have better systems to follow, and it falls back on you. But that's why we're talking a lot about this today. And our very first software that I'm going to talk about is ChatGPT. And before we get into that, I want to tell you, have you signed up for our awesome 1-week course? It starts this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to kind of start getting people into it. And then it's going to be 5 days next week, Monday through Friday, the 19th to the 23rd of June. We are in 2023. If you're listening to us in the future, hello, future. And guys, I'm starting this pop-up group. It's called Hiring with AI. And it's a 5-day pop-up Facebook group that's filled with extensive information on how you can use AI to help with hiring in your business. Guys, if you've ever sat there and wondered, what do I write for a job post? What do I write for a question to a question in my phases to test for organization or communication? If you've ever thought about what should I say in this rejection letter, or what should I say in this I'm offering you the job letter, these are all ways that AI, artificial intelligence, can help you with. Now, it's really important, and I want to make it really clear this group is all going to be about what you can do. And then next in July, in the mastermind, we're actually making that month all AI. And I've got some pretty heavy hitter experts coming in for my members. And I'm so excited because we're going to teach them how to leverage it. So it's not just a matter of, typing it in and then seeing what it spits back out and that's it. It's a matter of learning how to finesse it. And it's not just ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a very free, open thing. You can Google it right now and you can use it. But the problem is that garbage in equals garbage out. And if you don't understand how to leverage it, and it's a mindset shift, then you're going to be terrible at it. And if you don't incorporate it into your business now, I'm telling you, in a year or 2 from now, you're going to be left behind because your competition will. And you just got to learn how to leverage it. You got to learn how to understand it so that you can bring other people in, and it's going to be so great. So I encourage you to join this group. It's $47, or you could use the coupon code AI20 for $20 off for listening to this podcast. Just go to jumpconsulting.net/AI hiring. Okay, so I'm sorry, scratch that. jumpconsulting.net/hiring AI. Okay. And then use the code AI20 for $20 off. So let's get into it. The 3 softwares that can help you create your systems and processes, because we kind of discussed this before, systems and processes are the backbone for your business, right? It should run like a well-oiled machine to make sure everything moves smoothly, that everyone knows what they need to do and they have a step-by-step. I kind of put on my IG last week, it's called the mom test. If you gave it to your mom, would you know how to do it? And so let's talk about the first software pick is ChatGPT. So you may have heard it before, you may not have heard it before. ChatGPT is basically the AI language. So Russian, Spanish, and what happens is it comes out with better versions of versions. In December, it was 3.5. Right now, at the time of the recording, it's 4.0, and 4.5 is on the horizon. But you don't just have ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is open to almost everyone, or you can get a paid version, but it's very, very slow. You can do other things like this other awesome software called Magi, Magai. If you go to jumpconsulting.net/MAGAI, you can go through my partner link, but they actually use some other models that make it so fast. It literally, in my business, it is the difference between ChatGPT and Magi. Is like, remember when we used to do dial up? And then we used to have to wait for a very long time for it to do it. Well, that's what kind of ChatGPT is becoming. And it's like Magi is like the high-speed internet. But regardless of how we're going to use it, I want you to know that it's interchangeable. And ChatGPT is a really great entry level. Let's get our feet wet. Let's play with this. I've never used this before kind of thing. So with ChatGPT, you could ask prompts that will help you write your systems and processes. So let's say you needed a standard email response for a common customer inquiry. Simply ask ChatGPT to generate a well-crafted personal template. You could also rely on it to create social media posts or product descriptions, saving you time and effort. Or maybe even redesign an FAQ page for your site. Maybe you want to have an FAQ page, but you're not sure how you should say it in a fun, friendly, pet loving tone. You can put in a prompt like, ChatGPT, I need help creating a standard email response from common customer inquiries, like, and then you put it in and it will give you some feedback. Then that's where the finessing starts of back and forth. So, like I said, in the mastermind in July, we are going to be teaching this. We're not going to be showing you what you can do. We're going to tell you and show you how you can do all of this stuff. I am going to do screen recordings. I am going to, like, literally, if you consider yourself a leader in this industry, then you need to join us in the mastermind in July, because it's literally the only place in this industry that you can learn about artificial intelligence and leveraging it in your business right now. Because, and I'm not docking it, but like, the national organizations and the other coaches are usually 6 months to 12 months behind. COVID hit, we had a group up loaded with experts to help keep you motivated and keep you going and to help support you through COVID immediately. Okay. It was the end of March. We had that up. And so with jumpers, we like to jump. Jumpers jump. That's what I do. And I like to be on the cutting edge. And I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on this stuff. I've been using it since December, and my team has been using it in so many different ways. And we're going to show you, but I'm also bringing in people that are literally developers, but that speak regular terms. So you're not going to want to miss that. Head on over to jumpconsulting.net/mastermind. All right. The second software that I want to tell you that's going to help you with your systems and processes is ClickUp. Now, my team and I have been using ClickUp for about 2 years. One of my clients started using it, Brenton, and it really got me kind of turned on to it at first. And truth be told, our company is massive. It's basically like $500,000 company. And we are very expansive and extensive. It's almost like we have like 3 little businesses inside one big business. And so I had to hire a consultant to kind of get us set up on ClickUp. But you have the beauty of, like, it's dog walking, it's pet sitting. Okay. And although it might seem like a lot, it is one business. And ClickUp is going to be amazing for you guys, because you can really build it out any way you want. And one of the cool things about ClickUp is that you can see it in different forms. So if you're visual and you like to see like a mind map, you can do that. If you like to see lists, or you like Asana or Trello, you can see it like that. You could see a timeline. There's so many things that you can do in ClickUp. It is fantastic. So you can do centralized task management. So something that you would do normally on like Trello or Asana. You could customize workflows, right? So you can say, this is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And it just kind of like all lays it out, like almost even in a template. And so that's how you can really help make sure that your systems are on point. You can also have collaborative communication, because each one of the tasks, or however you set it up, you can kind of talk back and forth to people. You can also have management of your documents. So there's also like a file management system in it. And then it integrates with so many third-party apps like Slack and like Google Google Docs and all that stuff. So if you're interested in getting started up, again, we have an affiliate link for you, but it's jumpconsulting.net/ClickUp. And that would be a really fun way to say, thanks for telling me about this, Bella. Or you could just go to ClickUp yourself and skip my affiliate link if you want. Totally your choice. And so that's the second one. So first we got ChatGPT, then we've got ClickUp. Now the last one we have, I've already mentioned it on this episode, and it's Slack. And Slack is the backbone of my communications with my team. It's not email, it's Slack. And so we have all these different Slack channels and we go back and forth. And, we have a general channel, we have individual chat channels, we have it by project, whoever's on that project. The great thing about Slack too is kind of like AOL Messenger, if you remember that. You can put yourself away or active. You can put up away messages. You can send messages and then schedule them to send. Like, let's say it's 1:00 in the morning and I'm like remembering something and I want to tell Heather. Well, I can write that right then and there, but when I press send, I can make it send like the next morning at 7 a.m. So that's also really cool too. But Slack is a very popular collaboration tool that can literally transform the way that you do business. So like I was saying, there's team communication and messages. So there's messages that go back and forth. File sharing, again, it integrates with Google Docs, productivity tools. And so like Google Drive, Trello, Asana, it integrates with all of them. So if you're already using them, it's perfect. It's basically like, you're talking in Slack and you're like, ooh, we need to make a Trello card for that. We need to make an Asana card for that. We need to make a ClickUp card for that. It integrates very easily. And then let's say you read something, but you want to come back to it. You can set reminders for yourself. And then you can always search. I love the search feature. I search everything. I search my Google Drive. I search ClickUp. I search Slack to just try to find like, oh, what did we say about that? Or what was the conclusion? And it helps so much. You guys, these softwares, you really do have to kind of think about like, do I need them? And when you have problems or breakdowns in your company, I want you to think about like, is it a people problem? Is it a process problem? And if you kind of consider those, that will really help you figure out what you need. But you definitely need everything all in one place. You can't have like 5 different ways of communicating with people, 5 different ways of getting information to people. Like it's overwhelming. And at the end of the day, we want to kind of like what Joey Coleman was saying a couple of times ago, we want to make our workers, the people that are part of our company, advocates for us. We want them to advocate and be bringing in their friends and their family to work for us because working for us is so fun, right? And it's so seamless and it's easy and we know what's expected and there's no stress. But if you're sitting there still saying, hey, on client X, you need to make sure that you give them 2 bottles of water instead of 1, your system's broke. Okay. You are spending time doing that and it adds up. And if it's not you, then it's going to be your office manager that you're going to be paying them to do it. And I don't want you to do that. So guys, my purpose of this episode is to give you 3 different softwares that can definitely help you with your processes and systems. However, if you really want to know how to dig down deep into it right now in the mastermind, we are talking about how to. Okay. We are showing you all that stuff. We are giving you checklists. We are giving you areas of your business to consider going through and looking at it. And we also have 5 months worth of previous teachings to also go to it too. So if you're interested in really learning more about this, getting your hand held, having a personal coach, having access to an HR person and a bunch of community of doers, people that are doing this stuff, join us at jumpconsulting.net/mastermind. And you can use Bella25 for $25 off a month just for listening to this podcast. All right. At the conclusion, I'm going to also remind you to come join our hiring group. I cannot wait to have you guys in here. Next episode, it's going to be too late. It's only 1 week. This group is only going to be 1 week from the 19th to the 23rd of June. Go head on over to jumpconsulting.net/hiring AI and use AI20 for $20 off. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Give me some feedback. Go ahead and rate the episode, subscribe and share. I can't help myself but keep giving you guys all the tips and tools and tactics that have like literally worked for my business and my clients' businesses. Okay. It works and it's amazing. And it's something for you to consider. Get out of your head, get out of that forest view, come up to the 30,000-foot view and see this beautiful vision for me. This vision that made you want to start your company because you loved animals and you wanted time freedom and you wanted financial freedom. If you have not obtained that yet or gotten that yet, please let's work together. Let's talk. Let's just talk for 20 minutes. Jumpconsulting.net/20. That's how you can get on my calendar. We can have a conversation. I can give you the best guidance of this is what you need to focus on. I love these calls because people are always like really surprised because at the end I tell them like all the stuff they need to consider and they're like, okay, well, how do we work together? I'm like, we don't. You need to figure out X, Y, and Z first. Or I will tell them if there are ways that make sense. But truly, I love talking to you guys. All right, you guys, this has been another episode of Bella in Your Business. Thank you so much for joining us. And I will see you again next time. But remember, when life gets you down, to remember to always keep jumping. Bye now.